runner-ups. You want my team power rankings? Let me see. Right now, my team power rankings. I would say number 1, Exodia. Number 2, Raccoons. Number 3, 3 legs. Number 4, K-Dog Crew. Number 5, DDX. Number 6, Yermans. Number 7, the Poles. Number 8, these guys. Number 9, these guys. And number 10, these guys. That would be my power rankings. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Now let's take a look at the draft. Okay, so we have Exodia with first pick. They're going to ban Maiev and a new Breck. It's a Garden of Terror. So meanwhile, I have a Lucio ban here. I'd like to see a Johanna ban here. If it was me, I'd ban Johanna or Dahaka. They do ban Vikings instead. And if I'm these guys, I would probably take Johanna. If not, you can take Sylvanas. You could take Brightwing. You could take Rhaegar. You could take Blaze, Hogger, or Dahaka. That would be it. One of those. But I would like Johanna or Sylvanas personally. Hogger, that's fine. Hogger's completely fine, no problem with that. Now, what these guys could do, they could hold their soul lane pick because they don't have to pick soul lane. So what they could pick right now, for instance, like Sylvanas Brightwing. They could pick Sylvanas Johanna. I would like to see one of those two. Or even a Rhaegar. But I think getting Joe or Sylv is kind of big. Nice. Sylv Brightwing, very, very nice. I love this rotation. Sylv Brightwing looks really good. Now, if I'm these guys, I would really pick the Johanna here. And I would go for either a Hanzo or a Rhaegar. So I would go Johanna Hanzo, Johanna Rhaegar. Johanna Hanzo, Johanna Rhaegar. That's what I would do personally. Eee! Hero Mouth. I think Mouth is a bait on this map. It looks like they're setting up a potential Hammer or Tracer. If I'm these guys, I would probably ban Hammer. I think Hammer looks pretty scary for you. I think you can do enough into Tracer already with Sylv Brightwing, but I wouldn't be mad at it. Vala or Tracer ban. I think Vala, Tracer, or Hammer though. Vala, Tracer, or Hammer. Vala, Tracer, or Hammer. Vala, Tracer, or Hammer. I would ban Hammer. Tracer, completely fine, completely fine. Now, if I'm these guys, I'd be worried about Dive for my Malpurion. I'd maybe ban maybe a Zeratul, maybe a Genji, maybe a Muradin. I think a Muradin ban actually seems pretty good because he's like kind of the last dive tank you can really go with the noob being gone and Tyrael being taken away. So I would ban either Muradin or Genji or Zera or Johanna. They ban none of the above. So what these guys could do is they could just take Blaze, or they could go greedy and go for like a Sonya or something. But if I was them, I'll just take the Blaze. I would just take the Blaze Muradin, Blaze Johanna. Yeah, Blaze Muradin, it looks really good. I like this draft so far. Now, what these guys could do is they could either go for Bala, Hammer, or they could even do a Jaina here. They could do the Thrall here again. One of their TPS has to be a wave clear though. They could still do Hammer. They could do like Hammer Falstad, but then they could get Genji'd. The Gara Raider. Oh yo. They're cooking. So I would go. What would I go into that? Zera, do you just get auto attack though? I would maybe take Hammer here. Hammer, Falstad, Cassia. I think you kind of have to front to back. Falstad, I like it. I like it. These guys are drafting pretty good. They bought basically everything I wanted. But this draft looks kind of scary too. I think both drafts are good. EU not liking Junkrat? Yeah, EU doesn't prioritize Junkrat that high. I think it's really OP still. Most of the EU teams don't like to play Junkrat. Is anyone killing SL? Maybe Recti. I'm watching some screams. I'm doing some casting. You like Junk? You're not even playing the tourney, you don't count. Tourney players only, thank you. Okay, so here on the left side we have DDX, Undersoft on Bright Screen, DDX on the false side, Hopok on Sylvanas, Virgil on Blaze, she's a kid on Burden. And here on the right side we have Exodia Stack, Yasuo on Malputo on Bad Benny on Tyrael, Blood co-working overtime on Hogger, House on the Jimmy Raynor, and Dino on Zaga. I'm surprised that Dino is playing Zag and Hasu's playing Raynor. I feel like normally it would be swapped around, no? As you can see here, they're going for some bottom side cheeses. Are these guys gonna just cheese mid? Okay, a little cheese for cheese action. A little cheese for cheese action. We just go mid. You go bottom, we go mid. You go bottom, we go mid. Who ends faster? Go core. Everyone go core. Race. Blaze going top. Sounds too loud. I don't like it. Blaze going top. They push way harder, it seems like, but it will be eventually a fort for fort trade. I mean, they can just keep going. Yeah, these guys are realizing that they don't push hard enough. Tyrael's gonna go try to slow them down. Actually, he's hesitating. Oh, he's going back. Oh, he doesn't know what to do. Oh my god, he's juking himself. They will commit to getting the fort here, but I think they will have to back off because Silk Trade will be up again soon. Silk Trade is up again. They're just gonna go. Oh my god, Merlin died. Merlin died to the building, bro. What the? I think I would have kept pushing if I was them. But they go for a top instead, and these guys are going for bruisers instead. I don't know what's going on, but I feel like a lot of time is being wasted here. I feel like they should have just kept pushing mid, and Merlin dying is actually hilarious. That is actually so hilarious. Okay, so they get bruisers and start pushing, but they could have just pushed manually, so that was a waste of time. But these guys wasted time, and now they're going top. These guys are going core, and now Murden's gonna go try to slow them down, but he's not really gonna be able to do much. Hogger, meanwhile, is trying to do the same thing on the top side, trying to slow them down, so it's gonna be a keep wall here. Falsa does back to slow them down. Sylvanas might not be able to get this fort now because he doesn't have trait, and they all back to defend. Murden's trying to slow them down, so it's a keep wall. And a fort for 2 forts, maybe? Yeah, should be 2 forts secured here. Bloodco won't be able to defend anymore unless he works overtime. He's slowing him down as much as he can, but meanwhile, these guys are sieging the keep. It is a 3v5 here, 3v4 here. Brightwing Z does come in. They do get the big collapse with Hasuab. Very nice global there onto Hasuab. So they don't secure the top fort, but they're able to collapse and save their keep. They did lose half the keep, and they actually counter-kill Brightwing. But now Zagara will fall as well, and Yasuo's being ran down. Really nice stun there from She's a Kid, but Dead Inside walked into the root. He will slow Benny down. She's a Kid does get the jump away, but the smite will barely kill. Oh no, it's a disaster. She's a Kid dies to the smite. Hobaka is here now, though, and another really good raw root. That was very chaotic, but heavily favored Exodia. Outplaying the collapse here. Getting 3 kills back, or 2 kills back, was super illegal. Saving the top fort was super good. Burden dying there was super bad. So overall, really good trade for Exodia. I think if these guys just kept pushing mid, they would have got a keep and been able to defend their own keep. But they went top instead, which I think was a mistake. Now, meanwhile, we do have Bruiser Camp pushing here in the top lane with House of Bobs and Dino hitting some more buildings. Another wall will fall. Meanwhile, the wall is being worked on by the 2 globals here. Will we see another collapse here? But actually, they do have 4 heroes in the area, so they're going to need both globals to collapse if they want to try to play this. There's the first global. Beautiful Raynor Q to stop the Blaze charge, and Shizu Kid's looking for his own flank with the fly, but they're just able to walk away and kite out. Very, 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 very clean disengage here, and they actually won the 4v5 with good kiting and good peeling. Meanwhile, Bloodcool is soaking up everything he can. So another very beautiful trade there from Exodia. The Blaze Stun was a bit too telegraphed. The Rainer Q was beautiful to stop it. And the Murden can't do enough into all these creeps to look for his own engage. Meanwhile, though, easy camp will be done from DDX. It should be enough for them to be able to defend the rest of their fort here. Jump stun looking onto Hasu, but it gets queued away, and they're going to look for Darnasovsky on the top side. Benny tanks the fort, though, and he does fall to like 3 fort shots and some auto attacks. So a little bit too deep from Benny there, going for the counter kill onto Brightwing. Brightwing cleanse was nice though. He got the soothing mist heal there. Meanwhile, Bloodcoil is trying to seal away this easy camp. Oh, the Brightwing Z does come in right in time. Bloodcoil is looking to maybe knock them off point. Virgil completely whiffs the stun entirely, but Bloodcoil isn't able to secure the camp, and he does get out. But meanwhile, on the top side, with no Brightwing here, they are looking for their own counter kill, but Dino goes a little bit too deep, and Dead Inside lives with 15 HP. Well played by Dead Inside. Maybe got bailed out a little bit. Kid is looking for more, but he is very low. He is able to jump away, but Benny's looking for the sword after. Really, really nice patience there from Benny. Holding his Q for the Murden Stun. Just beautiful micro there. But Kid way too deep on the chase here. The Zac kill's all you're ever going to get. But really nice micro play from Benny there to hold the Tyrael Q until after Murden Stun to self-peel and chase down the kill. Now, meanwhile, on the mid side, we have Bloodcoil trying to clear out the easies, but he get poked away by Darnasovsky, so he's just going to go to his other easies here. Falsa is clearing out bottom, and top is still being sieged by the 4-man. Falsa does fly in to try to defend. We do still have Brightwing Z, who's clearing out mid right now. Brightwing might look for the C. Oh, really nice mind control into the Blaze Stun. 2-man peel on the bot side. The Falsa boomerang lands, and Hasu will get one shot. She's a kid with a really nice jump stun. They overlap Maw and Sank to peel. Slightly unnecessary. They either needed one or the other. They did waste 2 ults for that. She's again going in for another jump slow into jump stun. Remember, Yasu doesn't have Trank this time. He will get slowly ran down. There is no Skullcracker here, though, and Virgil does miss his stun. Oh no, the Gus kind of overlaps with the Murden stun, and Dead Inside, oh no, Dead Inside griefed it. He wasted his Gus, and he rolled into sure death. The Brightwing cleanse was not enough to save him, and now Kid's getting his jump canceled by Bloodcoil working overtime. Really, really nice peel there from Bloodcoil. Dead Inside absolutely griefing it, but the MC is good into the oil, into the Blaze Stun. Nice, really good counter kill onto the backside. Does Darnasovsky have a blink? Nice blink onto the Tyrael trait. Virgil's auto-pathing into enemy team. Ooh, it's not good, it's not good. They're just griefing it. Perfect mind controls. Perfect Murden stuns. Bad Murden jump. Awful gust. Blaze oversting. Overall, another good trade for Exodia. Even though they overlap Sync and Maw, they just punish the overchase once again. Will we see an MC attempt here from Dead? Oh, nice Poly Murden stun into Poly into MC, and Hasu gets one shot again. Beautiful engage there from Kid. A nice follow up from the boys. Virgil's gonna be defending on the bot side here. They won't be able to push anything more here, but remember, Bloodcoil does win this matchup on the bot side. He shouldn't be able to pressure this keep, but he will be able to pressure Virgil's health bar slowly but surely. So Darnasovsky does back here to help him out, which is very smart, sending the global to come help. And meanwhile, Hopaka will do the top side camp. I am loving these mind control punishes though. Hasu getting absolutely farmed right now. 3 deaths already. Is it enough though? We'll have to see. We're looking like a Bruiser invade might be coming in, but they do have the boys here. Bloodcoil just finished out the bottom easies, but he's sprinting up here, and it's just a little look. But I like the look because I don't want them to commit to this, but yeah, this is really good. Really good. Just forcing them to respond, forcing them to stay as 4, forcing to slow them down. And looking for... They have to respect the MC engage every time, and they invade. So Bloodcoil had to go mid there instead of pushing out bottom after doing his easies. Meanwhile, though, Dead Inside does get caught here. He has to Gus nothing. MC whiffs as well. Brightwing Z onto the false set. So overall, they wasted a ton of cooldowns for basically nothing. And they're going to have to play defensive here now until the next MC. Holy Ground goes into Dead Inside here. He gets chunked out by the Zagara. They should be able to force his keep. They could actually dive with Sank. We could see a dive with Sank. We could see a dive with Sank. Are we going to see a Maw? We do see Sylve trait canceling the creeps here. The Rainer Q just poking. Virgil going in for the stun, actually. The bunker is a little bit too early. He doesn't actually block anything with the bunker, and he also wastes his trait here. So really bad cooldown management for Virgil there. panicking all his buttons for nothing. I think they can dive this if they get a good shockwave angle. We're looking for the holy ground, maybe? No. Oh, MC onto Dino. That shouldn't do anything. Yeah, he's just able to get out. Bloodcool does spin in. Dead Inside does fly in here. And Bloodcool is tanking forts forever. This is a much better Gust, but the Maul will follow. It's only a one-man Maul. They still have Sync. That was a much better Gust attempt, but Virgil will actually be saved by Darnasovsky. Really nice cleanser, so the fort does go down. If I was dead inside, I would have just pushed there and just given that fort because you were down bunker and they like just had too much push going on and they still had Sync and Trank the entire time as well. So even though I like the Gust attempt, I think in hindsight it would have been better for him to just split push because they're down so many cooldowns and it's hard for them to secure any kills without the beautiful MC setup. Shizuke looking here on the bot side. XP is just about even, so it's basically an even game. They are up 1-4 and have to keep, but XP wise, things are looking pretty neutral. And inside, we'll look to finish out this bot gate here while Exodia sets up around this tribute. Shizuke is going in a little bit deep here. He doesn't get stunned. We actually have a Broccoli, by the way, Monka S. That is a Monka W Omega. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Too many Broccoli players. Shizuke does get stunned up against his wall, and he's eating roaches for breakfast. Bad Benny with the beautiful Holy Ground, locking in Virgil, who gets rooted after and has to use the bunker early. Opaka walking into the root as well. He's trying to fish for an MC, but he actually takes way too much Rainer poke damage, and they're just getting poked by Rainer and Zagara. They should just give at this point and look to play the map. They shouldn't try to force here unless they can maybe find an MC on the way out. Actually, Dino looking for his own play on the top side gets a two-man maul. It might be too deep though. Bloodcool's looking in for the spin into Shockwave, but he doesn't have a good angle. And yeah, a little bit too antsy from Dino trying to force the play with Maul there, but it does force some return cooldowns. And remember, they don't have any bunker here, so they will be sieging up mid. We still have Sync and Trank available, but we also still have MC available, so we're probably going to see a stun into MC attempt. Burden stun misses, Falsad gets raw rooted, Hopaka misses the MC. He should have just waited for the next Murden stun. Virgil also misses stun. Everyone's missing everything. It's a Pega aim battle right now. The only thing landing are mouth roots, it feels like, but that one misses. It does zone out the mid side. They will slowly be able to siege this up. Bloodpool going in for a nice chunk spin there. Gets the pummel onto 2. Maybe looking for the shockwave. Shizuke has to jump away. And they're slowly losing the battle of attrition. In a full ARAM situation, the team with Tyrael, they have the ARAM comp, guys. They have the ARAM comp. You can only do so much. You can only look for MC fishes. And even that won't be enough. They should be trying to just macro and give these outer towers. These outer towers don't do anything. Finally, Dead Inside going for some macro, but it's too little too late. Virgil has to use bunker again onto the holy ground. MC whiffs again. Mob whiffs this time as well. Shizuke looking for some zoning on the backside. Dino gets caught between a rock and a hard place. He does get the Sank with 1 HP and the Trank. They do kind of overlap both the really nice punish there. Dino with bad pathing, but all they get is the 2 ults, which is still pretty good, but they had to use bunker again, and they do lose the fort, which is all that these guys really wanted anyways. And interesting, we don't have E7 quests here onto Zagara. We don't have Q build on. I don't know. These builds are kind of making me tilt a little bit. Anyways, we do have Bruiser Camp done here for the side of Exodia. The tribute does get secured by DDX. Maybe an invade coming in with Holy Ground. Do we see an Holy Ground attempt? They do know false at his bottom. Do we see a Maw attempt? Do we see a Maw attempt? Do we see an MC attempt? MC misses. Big stun onto Shizuke. He takes his whole health for free. The Gus is really good. Peel. There is no Maul, actually. My apologies. Bloodcool only hits the one-man shockwave onto Sylv, was able to E away to the top side. Benny's trying to chase, gets a really nice holy ground onto Hopako, who's getting ran down by Rainer autos, but he's able to survive. Nice reverb there from Shizuke to Peel. Good invade. They were down ults, but they're still able to get the nice invade because Shizuke played for a point instead of just playing the fight. And Dead Inside was a little late as well. The siege up here, we do see a Maw onto Sylv. It won't be enough though. Blaze Sun gets interrupted for the 50th time. He bunkers nothing again for the 50th time. Shizuke Gets his jump cancelled by the Hogger DQ. Finally, an MC lands onto a backliner. The Sank is too late. Really nice MC there from Hopaka. It took him a few tries, but he hit it. Bloodcool working overtime with the 2-man stun. Benny follows up with the Holy Ground, but it's a little bit too deep. Shizuke looking for the re-engage. They're trying to heal up and look for the re-engage, but Exodia will be running away. Meanwhile, Dead Inside looking to start up on this bot wave into Tribute. Should be free Tribute. Should be the curse over. They should leave one top. They should leave global top. They should leave right wing top here. Bad macro, 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 bad macro. They will be fighting it though. Will they be fighting it? It is a 4v5. I think Exodia is just looking to stall. I don't think they can actually fight it. They do get one stall over, but Shizuke has good position. Sealing this easy does absolutely nothing. Instead, they will get the beautiful stun into Poly, into MC, into Blaze Stun. Beautifully executed. Way too greedy here from Exodia. Don't know why they're trying to stall this. Absolutely greedy. This camp is greedy, but now it's fine because they got the kill. But that's super disrespectful from Exodia trying to play the stall. Really nice punish. They overlap Poly and MC a little bit, but it was still more than enough to kill Bloodcool. And they do take this easy camp, which again is a useless camp, but they do get it. And now we're finally backing for top of the global. Kind of late, but we get all the soak. We could see a 4v4 attempt here from Exodia because or 4v3 attempt, more like, because both globals are side pushing, but they're just playing respectful to defend. Top fort will fall. Bot wall should be falling as well, unless the man up might be enough here, because Exodia knows they have numbers for now, but globals could come in at any second. Bloodcool is spawning down, going for mid. Bot wall should fall here. Top fort's gonna fall. What I would like to do if I was them, I'd actually rotate all the way to top with everyone. As soon as you finish this wall, oh, they're going onto Hopaka. The globals are coming in, so they're actually just going for the full 5v5 on bottom. The Maul's only on one-man murd, and Dino's able to get out with the Trank. Sank is still available, and now Bloodcool has made it to the party. He tries to get a nice spin. He actually gets a beautiful spin in. He gets a solo to Shizukid, but I don't think the Shockwave will be enough. And yeah, they do disengage it. And meanwhile, they are getting really good top value here. So very nice disengage. The Gust to look for another play. They do have the 20 Gust. Oh my god, it's a 4-man Blaze Stun onto the wind tunnel. Oh my god, that was beautiful. That was beautiful from Dead Inside and Virgil. I didn't even know they're level 20. What the heck? What a beautiful Gust into 4-man Blaze Stun into Boomerang. This could be GG. It might actually be GG. Exodia just over chasing into 2 globals. Down almost 20. I think it's game. Should be game. I don't see how they defend this. They do have Sank. Hopaka is tanking Kure. He goes for the MC attempt. Meanwhile, Shizukid goes on the other side. A bit of anti-synergy. They're going for 2 different targets. Virgil with a beautiful stun land onto Bad Benny, who's going to have to back away. Hasu's trying to do what he can on the left side, but it might be too little too late. Shizukid going in for more zoning onto Hasu. No follow-up, though. Hopaka does E back in. He does hit the MC this time onto Hasu, but now they're just scrambling and going for Kure. Really nice Gus. Really nice. That looked really weird. Really nice bunker, though. Negating them all. Let's go. Finally, DDX. Finally, Exodia loses a game. My MVP for this game. I like to give MVPs for every game. I'm gonna put Hopaka as my MVP. The 2 MCs early onto Hasuabs slowed down the early game bleeding. And the late game MCs were also really nice, forcing out some cooldowns. Good follow-up as well. He also baited that last engage at the very, very end to force overchase. Yeah, Shizukid would probably be my number 2. I think he played very well as well. It's close between Hopaka and Shizukid. But shout out to Virgil and Dead Inside for the last play. Like, Virgil was missing a ton of stuns that game, but starting from that 4-man Gus into 4-man stun, and then right after he hit like 2 more stuns to basically secure them the game. So shout out to him for that as well. My SVP is gonna be Bloodcool. Bloodcool was working overtime. I thought he played really, really well. I would say Yasu, but he went Broccoli and D-build, so we can't say Yasu, but Bloodcool was working overtime. And my least viable player, I would say... least viable player, maybe Dino Zagara. I think he got caught at the worst times. And he went for too many crazy mauls. And he should have been on Raynor. and also should have been on Zagara. So yeah, there you go.